And still.
Yo, Aaron!
What up, AndStilltv in the building, coming at y'all with another one. So check it out, y'all. 3 weeks ago, we just checked out Fulton Jr. of the 122 bantamweight division. He just got the WBO strap against Angelo Leo. So the question is, not yet or got next? Without further ado, y'all know what time it is. Cue the intro.
I'm handsome, I'm bad, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat.
Man, we're just gonna get right to it this time. I promise. I'm living in the prophecy, and I feel ain't nobody hot as me. Ain't nobody strong as we. I'm flexing on your heroes, I'm working on your prodigy. Stay away from every boy that hate to suck the strong to see. I think I might have came too strong on that. And they might think it's something wrong with that. Let me take it back.
And still.
Yo, Aaron!
What's good, YouTube? We back, baby. It's been a long time. We both been in that COVID protocol.
Hey, both of us caught COVID at the same time. Not from each other, though.
Yeah, shit was
That shit
crazy,
was crazy,
man.
yeah.
But, hey, so while we were out, we've been wanting to give you the vid. Fulton Jr. did his thing, man. That fight against Angelo Leo, fight of the year so far. I know the year just started, but it's definitely fight of the year.
For sure. So both of them boys love some contact. That's number one. Because I'm a break down the whole analysis from X's and O's standpoint, but it was a lot of action. They was inside the whole time in the phone booth the whole time, so it's always good to see.
What I saw was Fulton. It looked like he was gonna come out and fight with just box him to death, right?
He could have if he wanted to.
So when he boxed, he reminds me of Shakur Stevenson. Like he's very smooth. He control the distance.
Not as good, but he has that type of he can.
I didn't see a flaw in his boxing. But if he would have continued to fight that way, Angelo Leo he impressed me because I feel like he could have lost because it's been based on what the judges are looking for.
Yeah.
So for him deciding to bang with him, and he was a better inside fighter than Leo too. So that's what made the fight an instant classic.
So I definitely thought he would have won either way.
Yeah.
If he decided to box him, he probably would have won. I think he was just overall a better boxer than Angelo Leo on the inside and on the outside. But I think I did see some flaws.
If he would have boxed him, he would have been. It would have looked like he was running because the pressure was so good from Leo.
Yeah.
That's why I say he probably would have lost a couple more rounds. Like the fight. We say it's a great fight, and it was an amazing fight, but the scorecards were lopsided.
Clearly won.
Yeah,
but because every round he pretty much won. So he fought Leo's style.
Scorecards were what 118, 110, and 119.
Yeah, and I have no type of argument for that because he was winning damn near every round.
Yeah, but it was still a great fight.
Great fight. I get a lot of Lamar Peterson vibes when I watch him.
I can see that.
Yeah, he's like, but honestly, like a better version. Like Lamar's my guy, but he does pretty much everything better than Lamar Peterson to me.
He fought a perfect fight. Like he banged with him on the inside.
Yeah.
Then he would take him, outbox him for a minute. Then when he would get in any kind of trouble, he clinched.
Yeah, I would like to see more head movement from him. He doesn't move his head that well, or he didn't move his head that well in that fight. But you could tell, I think he can. I just think he just decided he wasn't going to fight that way and was just going to come forward, stay in the phone booth with him. But he took a lot of shots he didn't have to take.
Yeah, I think his trainer was calling for him to box more.
Definitely, because he was taking unnecessary shots. Like he could have been moving his head a lot more. And he just wasn't doing it.
It was a fan-friendly performance, and I feel like I may not be as high on him as I am if I didn't know that he could do that. Like if he would have boxed the whole time, I'd be like, he's great, but I don't know.
The thing of it is, I've seen 2 or 3 of his fights before. I can't remember who they were against, but I saw that already. I saw that dog already. Now he didn't decide to beat someone of the caliber of Angelo Leo at his own game that way in his previous fight. So I knew he had that dog, but I didn't know he fought that well on the inside. Like he was head and shoulders better than him on the inside. And Angelo Leo fights well.
So the irony is they were supposed to fight last year, but Fulton had COVID. So,
yeah, COVID last year. It's been that long? God,
it was like I think October when they're supposed to fight.
Okay.
So who would you like to see him in with next?
Well, see, he's fighting at 122. Motherfuckers don't be knowing dudes.
So he said
he
wanted the guys with the belts. So we
yeah.
got
So the other dude with the strap, he fought that night, didn't he?
No. So
I can't remember
Luis
his
Nery.
name.
Nery has the WBC. Fulton won the WBO, and the guy MJ has the WBA and IBF. I
Yeah.
can't pronounce his last name.
It's a cat named like Salim or something, though, ain't it? Like
Oh, you talking about
they interviewed him that during the fight. I can't remember his name though.
Yeah, Reese Salim.
But he was calling out all of them.
Yeah, he beat the dude Pasillas, who I was high on. Like, yo, he's
Yeah.
So he surprised me, but I think he's sloppy. Like,
I mean, I'm gonna be straight up. I don't know all the boys at 122. He the only one I really fuck with at 122.
if he wants all the belts, Nery, that'd
Yeah.
be a great fight for him next, and they
Yeah.
both on the same side. Brandon Figueroa,
Right.
I think he has one of the interim champion or regular belts, but that's another good one. They're on the same side. So.
Yeah. So based off what I've seen from him, I think like it's gonna take you mentioned Shakur. It's gonna take somebody on that level to beat Stephen Fulton Jr.
Now, do you think he could ever? Well, you think he will move up to 126? Probably
Yes.
eventually.
Yeah, he gonna move. Yeah, he can fight. So those guys can flex 122, 126. Like you talking.
But Shakur is going to be long gone.
Well, Shakur's already at 130.
Yeah.
Though. So it's like Shakur's been in 2 fights, I think now, and Shakur, and this is another video for another day, but he's gonna have to move up to 135 and start fighting Devin Haney and start fighting Ryan Garcia. Like he's on that level.
Yeah.
Like, so he's kind of out of this altogether. When I say like a Shakur level guy, it's gonna take somebody with very elite skills to beat him, and that's still gonna be a really good fight.
What about in the way? He's at 118. Maybe he can get to
He's
122.
fucking in the way. For those of y'all who don't know, we call it Inoue
in the way.
in the way.
Because he
Because
taking
he
up.
always taking a slot on the foul.
Yeah, he taking up
list.
people.
Like,
He taking up space on the pound for
we
pound.
like, the fuck is he
Like,
up there
why are
for?
you here?
Right. But nah, he would fuck him up. He probably knock him out. He knocking him out.
I would love to see it.
Because in the, like that, he keep himself so wide open, it keep his chin in the air too much. Stephen Fulton knocking his shit out.
In the way, he can fight, but he doesn't.
No, he
touch.
definitely can fight, but
Yeah.
he's so overrated. He may be the most overrated dude in all of boxing. But again, that's another video for another day.
But again, so our fight of the year so far, Stephen Fulton Jr. versus Angelo Leo. Make sure y'all check that fight out if you
Yes.
haven't already done so.
Stephen Fulton Jr., Philly's own. If y'all don't know Philly, man, they breed boxers like it's nothing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
My boy Kenny, that might be his cousin. I don't know. They got the same last name
Oh,
from the
shit.
same area. So
Yeah. But anyway, not yet. I got next. He definitely got next. He got now. You know what I'm saying? The only reason we put him in our prospect series is because most people don't know him yet, unless you're a true boxing fan. So that's why we made him our, not yet, got next prospect. But he ready right now.
exactly. Hey, watch the fight. If you haven't seen it, please go watch it. Hit us up, comment, like, subscribe. Let us know what you think. All right, check y'all next time.
Remaining undefeated, proving he is one of the elite champions of the sport today, and still